Simul TV is here at 2013 New York Comic Con. Over 116,000 people are expected to be here over the course of 4 days, meeting celebrities, checking out exhibits, and listening to never before heard information at the panels. Let's go check it out. Hi, we're here with Ernie Hudson making his, what number appearance is this at an event like Comic Con?
This is the first time ever. No, it's not. I've lost count. I love to come out. I love New York, and it was great to do this particular con. I think it's the second time I've actually done a convention here in New York, but I just love the excuse to come to New York.
Well, you have been in the business for a long time, over 35 years. Anything from TV to movies, from dramas to comedy. What has been your favorite role to play so far?
I'm only 37, so...
Clearly.
No, yeah, it has been. It's been actually a long time. And I just love to work. So I think as an actor, you need to be able to, if you want to work, to be able to do comedy and drama and whatever it's called for, animation, it doesn't matter. So I've done a little bit of all of it. I've been very fortunate in my career, and so I just think it's a blessing to have something like a Ghostbusters, even though you do get stuck wearing it 50 years later.
So the kind of act of being able to share media simultaneously across long distances, that's fantastic. I mean, my mother and I maybe don't have quite the same taste in media, but there are certain things, like, you know, going to seeing the Avenger movie and being able to watch that with my mother, who up until recently lived about 1,300 miles away from me. So like that has a certain appeal. I grew up in a family that watched movies together and, you know, enjoyed spending time and doing storytelling type activities with one another. So yeah, like that sort of that appeals to me, and I think that's definitely a family activity, if not something to share with your friends, you know, from college or from times past, and kind of a way to get the band back together, so to speak. So
do you see that as possibly being a way to interact more with fans? I know that you ad-libbed a lot and you really wanted to interact with the audience, which is really nice to see. More so, I mean, a little bit more so than the other people on the panel.
I like to bring a certain energy to the panels. Like, it's fun. You come here. I was a fan for a long time. I still am. I came to conventions. You know, I stood in the lines. I came to the panels. I got up and asked questions, and I went to the giveaways, and I did the contests, and it's great. It's fun. It's a wonderful community to be a part of, and being able to share that with people. You know, when I'm up on that panel, I want you to be having a good time. I want everybody that comes to feel like they had an experience and that it feels a little more personalized, you know, than just a bunch of people up there, you know, intimidating with the strong jaw and not quite sure what they're doing. But yeah, so it's important to me to have a good time, and hopefully to share that with the people that you know spent all the time and money coming down to see us.
Hi, we're here with Mike on Simul TV, and we just wanted to find out what you're doing here at Comic Con. How long have you been attending?
Hi, did you call me Mike? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. So why she called me Mike is because my name's Paris, but a long time ago I was, we'll do the pan up, here it comes, all right, you see, this was me. I was Mike TV in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the original one. And here, see, there's proof. And what am I doing? I'm hanging out, I'm signing autographs and talking to Super Mario.
How long have you been attending events at Comic Con?
I came to this Comic Con last year as well. The first time I started doing conventions was in like 1997, actually. And somebody found me and the other Wonka kids, and we started doing it then.
And what is your favorite thing about, you know, interacting with your fans and getting to meet people? And
Super Mario comes up to me and talks to me. No, my favorite thing about it, oh, you know, everybody's got stories. I mean, Willy Wonka is, it's that movie that everybody knows, that everybody loves, even the cameraman who's given me the thumbs up on the left there.
Attention, I'm Sergeant Slaughter from WWE and G.I. Joe, the real American hero. Yo, Joe, you're watching Simul TV. Don't touch that dial. And that's an order.
We're here with John Mayberry, author extraordinaire. Tell us a little about what you're working on now.
Hi, I've got a bunch of projects coming out right now. We just dropped news about Bad Blood, a 5-issue horror comic from Dark Horse with art by Tyler Crook, insane art by Tyler Crook. It is scary vampires. We wanted to go back and do scary, scary vampires again. And that's the story. It drops January 1st, so we'll start the year off with a scream.
How do you feel about vampires in the media currently?
I'm old school with vampires. I like scary vampires. And I love the fact that they're popular. I love the fact that there's so many different versions of them. But I did a bunch of books on the mythology and legends of vampires years ago. So I've always liked the old school, scary, weird, unusual vampires. The Hollywood vampires I'm kind of moving away from in terms of interest and also what I write.
And you said that you had an international bestseller that is becoming into production soon.
Yeah, that's the Rotten Ruins series. It's a post-apocalyptic zombies. It's growing up 14 years after the zombie apocalypse. It's a 4-book series, Rotten Ruin, Dust and Decay, Flesh and Bone, and the new one, Fire and Ash, just dropped, and they just put in a box set. And we're now in development for an independent film, and they're hoping to do all 4. And from everything I've seen, the script is amazing. They'll make the announcement about actors and the cast a little later, but from what I've seen of the script and what I've talked to, they actually get what the book's about. You know, it's not how many zombies you can kill. It's really about the value of human life, courage, and so on. We had so much fun with the series of books, and there's even a possibility for a comic book series as time goes on, too.
Yeah, I mean, we'd love to give you the opportunity to interact with your fans on Simul TV. We have a video platform in which you can show your movies, your comics, all of your information, and you can actually video conference with them while you guys are watching the same content.
That sounds great. Count me in.
What are you doing today? What are you doing here at Comic Con this weekend?
We are celebrating Aspen Comics' 10th anniversary, and we are also drawing and doing sketches and selling some really awesome books and back.
Perfect. And what books do you guys have here?
All of our Aspen Comics, basically everything. Aspen is a company that was founded by Michael Turner 10 years ago, and Frank Mastromour and myself. Mike passed in 2008, and we've been continuing on with his legacy as well as establishing our own. We're basically a small-sized publisher. Independent. We do the books that we want and the way we want to do them.
Sounds good. Is there anything that you want your audience to know about you that they may not already know? Something you may have in the works? Something that's coming up?
Well, what we've been doing this year is because it's our 10th anniversary, we've been doing a 10 for 10 initiative. We've been launching 10 books under the initiative. Each book was $1 at the beginning. 5 brand new titles, 5 returning titles. We have. This month came out Trish Out of Water. The next month is the last of the 10 for 10 books. It's going to be Soulfire, which is the book that started off this company. So we're looking for everybody to support that coming out next month in November.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. And it was Peter. Nice to meet you, Peter. You have a good rest of your show. Hi, we're here with Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. Tell us a little bit about your character and where you got the inspiration for this costume today.
Well, Final Fantasy VII is supposed to be like the best one of the series. I haven't played all of them, but I just really loved the game. And I don't know, I think just the idea of having a giant 6-foot sword and carrying it around I thought was really fun, and getting to make this thing from scratch. It's proven pretty popular. Like, a lot of people want to carry it. You want to carry it?
It looks like the size of me.
Yeah,
oh,
it's pretty,
boy.
Yeah, right? It's really heavy. She looks good with it, right? I think she looks great with it.
Yeah.
So you guys are the cast of 300.
Spartacus.
Spartacus, I lied.
Yeah, we're cosplaying the characters from Spartacus.
And how many of there are you?
There's me, 2, 3, 4.
I am this drink in the embrace of questionable cosplay girls, which I shall leave to do presently. I am on the quest to find my true love, Navia.
Or what is your name today?
Sebastian.
And how old are you?
5.
Why is Red your favorite Power Ranger?
Because he's the leader.
He's the leader. Are you a leader too?
Yeah.
Do you do well in school then?
Yeah.
What is your favorite thing you've seen today?
Power Rangers.
The Power Rangers? Well, thank you so much for having us. We hope you have a good rest of your trip.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks so much for joining us on Simul TV. We've talked to a lot of professionals, a lot of attendees. We had so much fun here at Comic Con 2013, and thanks for tuning in.